Alan Newcastle sits alone watching YouTube videos on his computer when suddenly he hears an all too familiar cry for help.
There is no expectation of privacy in public.
There's no need to fear. Hezokai is here.
You've been not doing your job for decades. You take the narrative they give you, you never investigate. You go exactly where they tell you to go, you record exactly what they tell you to record, and you never record anything they tell you not to. You've been failing for decades.
Hello, welcome back to the channel over by there. And boy, oh boy, do we have a banger of a video for you today. There's so much going on in this one. We got fraud-splaining, we got cop watching, we got frauditors going after the real media, we got false narrative building, frauditors being in a place where they don't belong, frauditors refusing to move, frauditors claiming assault when they're barely touched. All the greatest hits of the frauditing community, all in one video. Oh boy, I can't wait.
In mid-March, James Freeman and Guerrilla Publishing flew into Boston to come visit me and to do some filming. On the night of March 18th, we're doing some cop watching in downtown Boston when we saw an entire street cordoned off by the Boston PD. I couldn't find a place to park, so I drove around while they got some film. And they got more than just film. They got assaulted. And the reason they got assaulted is because a Boston cop got shot.
Ooh, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, right off the bat, you heard it right at the beginning, right out of the horse's mouth. Josh Abrams said that these two guys were assaulted because a cop got shot. Sure, pal. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at that so-called assault.
In the middle of the road.
Nobody cares. Just stay on the other side of the line, all right?
Can you give me your name and badge number?
Canavan, 3222.
Thank you.
They're pushing everybody to where the media is over here.
But if you'll just...
Come on.
Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, I am so sorry. I should have given you a better warning before subjecting you to that intense brutality from that tyrannical officer. But wait, I'm keeping the advisory up here now because it's about to get worse. Before that, they were assaulted by another officer, and this one was a female. And what she does here is just so gruesome. I don't know, guys. You might want to close your eyes for this one. This is really bad.
That's the crime scene. We're going to work down there.
Okay, then go around on that side.
Oh, that side?
I need you to cross the road.
Don't touch me.
Cross the road, please.
Yeah, the other side of the street.
Cross the road, please.
Don't
You're
touch
in an
me.
active crime scene. I need you to exit the crime
It's
scene,
not.
please.
It's not even.
It is. I need you to back off the crime scene. I need you to cross the road.
Where?
Across the
So you're
front.
touching me?
Yes, I am. I'm removing you from a crime scene.
Keep in mind, though, that they weren't removing Freeman and Guerrilla Publishing from a crime scene, because the crime scene was, in fact, 3 miles away.
Right, and you're currently standing in front of the hospital where they brought the injured officer into. But of course, let's not find out why they're there or what's going on or do any kind of like actual journalism and find out what happened. No, in fact, the only way that I even know that this had to do with an officer shooting was because Josh said so. The self-proclaimed journalists, on the other hand, who were doing this story, never said anything about it, never talked to anyone about it, never mentioned it, it never came up. They probably had no idea. They just saw a bunch of cops walked over there. The cops said, hey, you got to back up. And they're like, oh, no, we can't. You know what? Forget you. Shut up, Josh.
Why isn't it taped? Why would you just leave it open? The guy down there told us we could come.
Well, unfortunately, he was not briefed on the situation. All right, which way do you need to go? Left or right?
Get your hands off me.
Choose now. Left or right? Pick a direction and start walking in it. Left or
I'm going
right?
that way.
All right, let's go.
Why is the media right there? I'm going to the media. I'm going to where the media is. Guys, get her off of me now.
Go.
Pull her off of me now.
Go.
Pull her off.
Go.
Keep walking.
Pull her off of me.
That's an awful lot of cops assaulting an awful lot of people to protect a crime scene that's not a crime scene in relation to a crime scene over 3.5 miles away.
Dagnabbit, Josh, what are you doing back here? I thought I told you to shut up. Anyway, what did you just say? That's an awful lot of people being assaulted? It was one idiot that a cop touched. Oh no! You gonna cry about it?
They are.
No, you're not. Where's the area? Mark the crime scene off. Mark the area off. Mark the area off.
I need her body cam.
Can you
just get her name? Can I go over here and you guys get her name? Can you be reasonable? If you guys had taped it off, we wouldn't have come in.
They're trying to get tape, all right? We got a crime scene going on here.
And I respect that. If you got something, I don't.
So I just asked you to show the.
But it sounds like bull.
Department. Well, it's not, sir. Just join the rest of the press here and you record all you want, right? With these cameras.
The media, please.
All right, that's the rest of the media.
All right, just stay with the media. I don't care.
I want to report this guy for putting his hands on me.
Yeah, and the too.
No,
stop
can I
touching
get
me.
a supervisor.
I'm at
his supervisor.
I'm at the same stay here with the media, okay?
Well, who's his?
Hey, what are you gonna do when people start defending themselves against you?
Go ahead.
What are you gonna start doing then?
He's already committed a battery.
Assault and battery.
Look, there's your yellow tape.
That's all you had to freaking do. That's your requirement. You have to mark it off. That's your requirement. You have to mark it off. No, he didn't have to put his hands on me though. No, he put his hands on me though. Why did he put his hands on me?
I'm gonna explain it to you, and then he explained it to you, but it's over. It's over.
He didn't have to put his hands on me.
It's over now.
It's not over. Oh, it's not over.
If it's over,
Thank
walk
you.
away then.
I'm talking to him, sir.
No, if it's over, walk away.
Well, explain it to me. Explain to me.
It's been explained.
So I would like to file a crime report. How do I file a crime report for that officer putting his hands on me? That's a battery.
Oh, so I can be up to here, so...
What do these guys think that the police are supposed to do? Let everyone just roam around and do everything until they're done putting up the tape and then move everyone back outside of the tape? How are they going to move everyone back outside of the tape when the people they're trying to move are saying, I don't follow orders, I don't follow directives, I'm not going to do what you tell me? You can't. The only way you could move them is the way they moved them. And then, of course, James Freeman, as soon as they put the tape up, is immediately going to walk right up to it and rubbing his belly on it. Oh, so I can stand here? No, there's no zoom on your cameras. This isn't the 21st century where you can do that. Oh, my goodness gracious me. And have you heard either of these guys do any investigative journalism to find out why the police presence is there or anything about the officer that was injured in the shooting or any of that stuff? Of course not. That would be actual journalism. But just wait, guys, because they're just about to attack the actual journalist that's standing on the stairs by them. Oh, man, this is where it really gets crazy.
Look, you know what? I'm past the line he told me to back up to.
You were asked.
You've been not doing your job for decades. You take the narrative they give you, you never investigate. You go exactly where they tell you to go. You record exactly what they tell you to record, and you never record anything they tell you not to. You've been failing for decades.
Oh, please.
That's why we're here.
And why is this lamestream media douche losing his mind? I'll tell you, Freeman and Guerrilla Publishing arrived on scene before lamestream media by over 30 minutes. But because Freeman and Guerrilla Publishing got some actual reporting done, the police didn't like it, so they started taping things off.
See, dagnabbit, Josh, this is why I'm telling you to shut up. Accountability for all. His false narrative building is insane. So first of all, he says that these two guys were the only ones doing any actual reporting. Actual reporting on what? We didn't hear them say anything about this situation or what's going on. They don't even know anything about it. All we got is footage of them acting like idiots, causing a scene, and then filming themselves doing it. And then they taped it off just because they were mad at these guys for filming. What, you mean the same guys that were saying, you got to tape it off, you got to tape it off, you got to tape it off. So they tape it off. Oh, they only taped it off because these guys were there. They were trying to block them. I always say, I react to what's happening in the video. But these guys and their fans react to the false narrative that these douche canoes are building. It's ridiculous.
Sorry, I don't mean to. I'm in.
Get you on your tripod. Thank you.
I'm not trying to bump into it. That was. Sir, why are you so frustrated?
I'm frustrated because you got us kicked out of here. I'm frustrated.
I got us kicked out of here.
I'm frustrated.
Why aren't you? Why wouldn't you be?
Misunderstanding of the
Why
situation.
wouldn't you be? Why wouldn't you be frustrated?
Because you have a misunderstanding of the situation.
Really? Do I?
You were asked to leave.
How so?
You were asked to leave.
Are you media? Are you media?
You were asked to leave. You did not leave.
Are you media?
No, damn right I am.
You should understand that they had the crime scene tape it off. Otherwise, you're in the right thing. Doesn't matter.
And that's what's
You're a
wrong.
little
You never get the story.
Oh, get
because
out
you
of
do
here.
what your government
What
tells
story
you
are
to
you
do.
going to get over there?
Got a lot better stuff than you did. I got the cops acting like jackasses. What are you gonna get from over here?
And we got the fact that you continue.
You're gonna get some lights flashing. You're gonna get some lights flashing. You look like an idiot.
Battery. He asked you
accusing him of battery. He put his hands on me, sir.
He had to because you did not.
No, sir. He doesn't have to.
He had to.
No, sir. He has to get police tape just like they did.
You did not comply.
Just like they had to get police tape
because you did not comply.
No, I don't have to comply.
You did not comply.
I don't have to comply.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
It's a state law.
Really? The Constitution trumps state law.
So see, I know what my rights are. That's why I went over there and challenged it. Because I know what my constitutional rights are. That's what I went to law school for. It doesn't matter.
Move. Will you move, please? Will you move, please? Move, please. Move. I'm asking you to move. He had no authority to ask us to move.
You have to mark off the area. See, a cop has to know that they have to mark off the area that they want to restrict somebody from with crime scene tape. There's clear case law on that from the United States Supreme Court and the First Circuit.
We have been asked verbally to move back.
Right. Doesn't matter. You can ask me all you want to. You have to restrict the area from me by physically demarcating it. That is what the Constitution requires.
And there's got to be a reason, though.
First Circuit Court of Appeals requires.
There's got to be a reason, though.
I'm sorry. You want to repeat that?
Yeah.
What do you got?
I already said it once. Did you not understand it the first time?
You won't repeat
Yes, the Constitution requires that if they want to have privacy, they have to demarcate it with criminal crime scene tape, like they finally did. What they didn't have to do was batter somebody. All they had to do was put up tape, like they did, and said, we're going to put up tape in this area and move back. Unlike yourself, who's a reporter working for whatever media
WBZ.
you're working for, I understand the law a little bit better than you because I went to law school.
I fully understand the law.
No, sir.
We were asked to move back.
Where did you go to law school? I understand that, but I'm not a sheep. I don't just follow what the government.
Respectfully, sir, I asked you to move back.
This is the second question. You already asked me a question.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a second and a third.
There you go. Go ahead.
Are you going to continue to harass me on this public street?
I'm not harassing
you. Came to us.
I'm going to ask you again. Are you going to continue?
You, you can ask the same stupid question.
I feel harassed. I feel harassed.
Really?
I feel harassed.
Then take
I feel harassed.
If you feel harassed by me, take 10 steps.
We were here. We were here.
If you feel harassed by me, take 10 steps back.
Your nose hairs
look too good on camera.
Your nose hairs look too good on camera. See, I'm not worried about my job.
Neither am I.
You should be.
No.
You should be.
Nice.
Nice.
If you feel harassed by me,
I do.
Take 10 steps back.
No, thank you. I like it right here.
Then obviously you don't.
You already hit me with your tripod there. That was a battery too. But you know what? The cop was pulling your tripod with the crime scene tape. So I don't really know if it was your fault or not. See, he was pulling it with the crime scene tape because he was being a little, I don't know, overzealous.
Oh.
But that's what happened. Was your tripod not getting pulled by the crime scene tape?
You know something? I don't know. I'm going to ask you one more time. Are you going to continue to harass me?
I'm not harassing you, sir. I'm filming in a public area on a public sidewalk. You can ask me whatever you'd like. I'm going to continue to engage in constitutionally protected activity.
I'm going to ask you to take 2 steps back if you can.
No, I'm not. You can move your camera wherever you'd like to.
So you're not going to take 2 steps back?
No, I'm going to stand right here.
Okay, very good.
Some great footage you're getting there. Man, those cop cars look awesome. Make sure you get it in frame correctly. Frame that out correctly.
I'm sorry, what was that again?
I said frame it out correctly.
What is your name, sir?
I didn't give you my name.
I just asked you for it.
Yeah, I understand that. I didn't give it to you.
I'm sorry, I just asked you for your name, sir.
Harry Balls.
Ah, excellent. Who's your friend?
Hugh Janus.
Oh, excellent. Any relation to Harry Sakatestes?
Yeah. And so after that, Josh busts in again and talks about how, yes, the guy who says I studied law actually did have a law license, but he lost it. And, of course, he blames the corrupt judges and the corrupt system and all the corrupt cops and the corrupt everybody for him losing his law license, whatever. Anyway, that was the main thing. I wanted to go ahead and show you how these guys react to actual media. And the way that they go off on him about how you can't get the real story by doing what you're doing. Well, these guys, what did they do to actually get the story? Argue with a bunch of cops. They have no idea what happened. This reporter, I'm sure, was sent there because of the police shooting, specifically to get the footage of the police at the hospital and what's going on so they can do updates. But these idiots, they don't care. They don't care because they're frauditors. Butter brain douche canoes. They're frauditors. Potato brain douche canoes. All right, guys. See you on the next one. Bye.